until the beginning of the 20th century, the behavior of sharks was poorly studied, so a series of shark attacks off the coast of New Jersey in the United States for a long time consolidated their reputation as cannibalistic monsters. The first victim of the killer sharks was the 25-year-old Charles Epting Vincent, who came to rest in the resort town of Beach Haven. On July 1, 1916, a man competed in a speed race with his dog when a shark grabbed his left leg. The rescuer and the passerby, having heard the cries of Vincent, rushed to his aid and repulsed the swimmer from the shark, but later the man died in the hospital from blood loss. The second attack took place on July 6, 75 kilometers north of Beach Haven, on the coast of the resort town of Spring Lake, and claimed the life of 27-year-old Charles Bruder, who worked in a local hotel. A man died from terrible wounds to his legs and stomach. The next attack occurred 6 days later, 48 kilometers north of Spring Lake, on the Matavon River, in the city of the same name. This time, 2 people became victims at once. First, the shark attacked the 11-year-old Lester Steelwell, who played with friends in the water, and dragged him underwater, and then bit the 24-year-old Watson Stanley Fisher, who, along with other men, went to look for the missing boy. Only the 5th victim managed to survive. It turned out to be the 14-year-old Joseph Dunn, who collided with a predator only half an hour after the previous attack, half a mile from Wyckoff Pier. A shark clutched his leg, but his brother and friend were able to save him, and later the teenager completely recovered from the wound. The crash of the Indianapolis military cruiser was not only the biggest disaster in the history of the American Navy, but also provoked one of the most massive shark attacks on people. On July 30, 1945, 2 torpedoes fired by a Japanese submarine overtook the ship. In just 12 minutes, the ship went underwater, sinking with it about 300 crew members from 1195, and the rest were in the open sea with an extremely small number of lifeboats, food and drinking water. Help came only after 5 days, and during this time the sailors had to face hypothermia, dehydration, poisoning with seawater, but the most terrible was the attack of sharks. At first, predators ate the corpses of the dead, but soon became interested in the living crew members. According to the crash survivor, hundreds of sharks were teeming around, and in the air the cries of their next victim were heard every now and then. Only 316 people waited for salvation.